How's it going, YouTube? Immortal Dragon Lord here, bringing my first video of the year 2016 and wishing you all a happy belated New Year. Yeah, I realized New Year's Day was, well, more than 3 weeks ago, but hey, the saying goes, better late than never, right? Anyway, I'm bringing you another weapon guide on how to acquire a particular rifle that I enjoy very much, and you can get this. This is actually a very rare rifle to find in the game, and there are a couple places to get it, but it is the railway rifle. Just try to get a name here.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load, or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
Quiet, Piper. I'm doing something here. Yeah, so this is the railway rifle. This is not how it looks originally. It's actually a lot smaller than this. And for those of you that don't know, I will clarify on that in a bit. But basically, you can get this weapon one of three ways. Two of which are here in the Institute. Not the Institute, the railroad. The first way to get the railway rifle is if you were to kill Desdemona and all the railroad. I believe Desdemona is the one who actually possesses this weapon, and if you side with the Institute or the Brotherhood of Steel, they will tell you have to go and execute the railroad. And to do that, you have to kill Desdemona, and she should have the weapon on her. I have not done this yet, so correct me if I'm mistaken. The second way to acquire this weapon is through a quest. If I can find it in my long list of quest summons and all that. Wait. Oh, here we are. Underground Undercover. So, basically, you get this quest after you build a molecular relay and find the Institute in the molecular level quest. Once you get this quest, you have to proceed with it for a good period of time, which will include working with the Institute for a period of time in order to, well, as a secret agent, basically. Once you reach the end of this quest, you'll have to warn Desdemona of an attack from the Brotherhood of Steel on the railroad. Before they attack, she will give you the rifle as a reward for completion of this quest. And the final way to get this rifle is at another location down here. Right here. It's called Big John's Salvage. Before we all go there, this place is filled with super mutants, all at a very high level. I highly recommend that if you go here to get the railway rifle instead of doing the railroad or the Brotherhood or the Institute, that you wait until you're a very decent level, like maybe at least level 30, possibly higher, before you go here. And even then, I also recommend you bring a suit of power armor with you to have an advantage in case you happen to get screwed royally before you even have a chance to blink. Because I know that's happened to all of us, at least a couple times. But anyway, that's how you acquire the weapon. So this weapon, as the name states, it shoots railway spikes. Railway spikes is the ammunition for this weapon, and it's pretty cool because you can pin your, as I'll show you in a bit, you can actually pin the heads, arms, basically limbs of your enemies to the wall with this weapon, if you're lucky enough. And that's not the only cool thing about it. Once you run out of ammunition for this weapon, you have to reload it. And once you reload it, like so, the rifle makes a chewing sound similar to a train. That's a pretty neat feature. This weapon's returned from Fallout 3, and this feature was not added until, well, this game. I like it a lot. So I'll show you guys how the weapons pinning limbs to walls ability in a moment. But first, let me show you what is needed to upgrade the weapon.
They should be building statues.
So you can use a standard receiver if you want. As far as I know, the damage won't change if you use an automatic piston receiver. But if you get the latter, you will need to have all the resources that are required here, as well as rank 2 in the gun nut. Here's what I'm talking about for how the rifle is bit, because I gave it the long barrel upgrade. If you have just a short barrel, it'll be fine. It's still pretty cool, but if you have a long barrel, it's more effective, but it basically covers a large portion of your screen. It's funny, if anything. But no requirements for the barrel. For giving the weapon a recoil and compensating stock, you need all the resources here, as well as rank 3 in the gun. You want to get a medium scope, you need to have rank 3 in gunner, and the same will be for the long scope. The night vision scopes, you need not rank 3, as well as rank 1 in science. And then if you want the recons, and then rank 4 for the long night vision scope, for gunner. And then for the recon scopes, you will need rank 4 in gunner and rank 1 in science. I don't go with the recon scopes because they just don't suit this rifle. And then no requirements needed for the bayonet except for the resources listed. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how this thing is in combat. Where did I put my power on? Oh yeah, my T-51 power on real quick. I'll head off to our location that Preston sent me to. I will show you guys the weapons railway spikes pinning limbs to walls right after I'm done fighting the raiders of this place. So I'll be back very soon. so you just saw the railway rifle in action. Now, as you can see, right here, this doesn't always happen, but if you're in VATS, you aim for a head or an arm or any limb that comes off the body. The spike shot from the rifle will basically amputate, dismember rather, the selected limb from the body, and it will stick to the wall or the floor or anything in the environment like so. This effect was in Fallout 3 as well for the rifle, and I just like how they incorporated it into Fallout 4. Also the train noise from the rifle too. Choo choo mofos. And yeah, that's basically it. So that is how to get the railway rifle, and also how it works in combat, like how awesome it is. One of my favorite rifles in the game, easily. So with that said, you have a good evening, and if you like this video, feel free to like. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. And also, don't be shy to subscribe if you feel the need to as well. Until then, see you next time, and take care.